guys, and welcome back to my channel, Tea Time with Naomi, with me, Naomi, and my customary cup of tea. It is now cold, that's fine. So today I'm going to be doing the rapid fire book tag, and I want to thank Ilya from My Bookish Babbles for tagging me because I haven't been tagged in ages and I'm really grateful. So I have written it down in one of my many notebooks here. I'm going to try to answer these as quickly as possible, so yeah, let's get started. Ebooks or physical books? Physical books, 110%. Paperback or hardback? Hardback. I enjoy paperbacks, but there's just something special about hardbacks, and they usually have really nice designs, and I just love the surprise of when you take like the cover off and there's something equally as beautiful underneath. Online or in-store book shopping? In-store book shopping, yes, 110%, because online is kind of dangerous because you can just buy it without like thinking about it, but also I do the same in bookstores. Actually no, so in-store shopping is really dangerous because as soon as I pick a book up I tend to want to buy it, and I always come out with at least 1 or 2 books, which kind of I shouldn't do because I'm broke, but I still prefer indoor book shopping because nothing beats just walking around a bookstore and just being amongst books. Trilogies or series? I'm gonna have to say series because the series that I've read I've enjoyed more than the trilogies I've read, although to be honest I read a lot of standalones. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of trilogies and series I need to read, let me know because I'm on the lookout. Heroes or villains? Villains. Probably always villains. Or anti-heroes. Like I just find that a lot of the time they're written more interestingly. But I think anti-heroes are probably my all-time favourite, even though that's not on the list, but whatever, it's fine. A book you want everyone to read? Okay, a book I want everyone to read. I'm trying to think of an obscure one. The Beast is an Animal. I can't say the author's name, but I will link a picture. I'll like put a picture here. Honestly, I love this book. It's got like magical realism. It's set in Wales, has my culture in it, has a bit of Welsh language, and honestly it's so beautifully written. And we follow this girl's life from early childhood to like I think late teens, and it's just an amazing magical realism. Oh, just yeah, it's a great book, and I just want everyone to read it, and I don't understand why it's not hyped more. Last book you finished? I think the last book I finished was White Stag by Cara Barbieri, and I think I give it a 4-star. It was really enjoyable and I can't wait for the second one. The last book you bought? I think the last book I bought was A Court of Mist and Fury by 𝚑𝚘𝚗'𝚝. Yeah, I think that was the last book I bought, and I got it from Amazon second hand. Weirdest thing you've used as a bookmarker? Weirdest thing. I'm pretty sure I've used like a non-sticky lollipop stick once and a sweet wrapper. Yeah, pretty sure that's the weirdest thing because I feel like everyone's going to say a receipt or a train ticket, which I also use quite frequently. I'm pretty sure I've also used a page of a notebook before, like leafed them together. Used books, yes or no? Yes, 110%. I love used books. I love finding books that have like inscriptions inside as well, because I just want to love a book as much as somebody else has. Or maybe if someone didn't love that book, I want to hopefully love the book instead of them. So yeah. You know, I love secondhand books. Although there is something special about owning a book for the first time, like it being your book. But yeah, I just really enjoy secondhand books. They need a new home, and I don't want them to just sit on shelves, never to be read or to go in the trash. So I don't know why I'm saying trash. I'm like from the UK. I'll go in the rubbish. Top 3 genres. YA. Is that a genre? Fantasy. And I think like mystery / suspense. I really enjoy those. Yeah. Borrow or buy? If I could borrow more from my library, I'd say borrow, but my library here is rubbish, so unfortunately I have to buy. But when I do buy, I like to try and buy second-hand books or go to a library sale. But yeah, I would totally borrow more if my library was actually any good, but it's not, so I tend to have to buy stuff, which, you know, kind of sucks. And I have no friends nearby who read a lot, so I can't borrow from them either. So it's just like... Characters or plot? This is difficult because it'll have to be characters. I think plot is important and it can push me through a story, even if I'm not like 100% invested in all the characters, like with the Grisha trilogy. But then we have a character like Nikolai who kind of pushed it forward. So I'm going to have to say characters because maybe without Nikolai, would I have DNF'd the series? I don't know. I think I would have read it, but I really wouldn't have enjoyed it as much without Nikolai. So yeah, I think characters is the more important because you will always follow a character you love, even if the plot is just subpar. Long or short books? So for anyone who knows me, I'm gonna say short books. I do enjoy novellas, but I think my like sweet spot is like books that are like 300 pages. Any more and I'm like a bit stressed. Usually books are like 350 and yeah, I can cope with that, but any books over that like sets my anxiety off really bad. So if books could all be under 350, that would be great. But I mean, if I really love a book, I will read a longer book, but yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is middle road or short books, thanks. Long or short chapters? Short chapters, definitely, because short chapters get me through a book quicker. And yeah, sometimes if a long chapter happens, I'm like if I'm in bed and I want to kind of like read the next chapter, like I can't, like if I'm like, oh, it's 20 pages, like 30 pages till the next chapter and I'm really tired, I won't do it. Whereas if it's about 20 pages, I'll just kind of push through. So I think short chapters work out better for me personally. First 3 books you think of. Sorcery of Thorns, because that's what I'm reading. The Enchantment of Ravens, because that's also by Margaret Rogerson. And okay, I'm trying to think of it. And Wolf Brother by Michelle Paver, because one of my all-time favourites forever, and yeah, nothing will ever change that. Books that made you laugh or cry. So a book that's making me laugh right now is Sorcery of Thorns. It's actually just, yeah, the sarcasm is top notch and I'm really appreciating it. And for a book that made me cry, that has to be All the Bright Places, because I sobbed, and also now that I can see it here, 5 Feet Apart made me cry. Like, it's not easy to make me cry, especially like I'll often get like that burning in the back of my throat, but very rarely do I give in and actually let the tears flow. And I was reading that in front of my family and I hate showing people I'm crying, so I literally just like raised the book. I was like, and just let the tears fall. Because yeah, that was it was beautiful, but it made me cry. Our world or fictional world? Fictional world. All the adventures happen, like I feel like meaningful adventures happen in fantasy worlds, and yeah, who wouldn't want to explore a world that is just literally from our imaginations, like beyond our imaginations. Yeah, I would love to go to a fantasy world. Audiobooks, yes or no? A year ago I decided no, but Naomi says yes, because I am loving audiobooks. They've honestly saved me so much, from like book slumps to like getting through a book quicker, and I actually really enjoy reading the physical book alongside listening to the book. I didn't think I would, and when I first heard about it I was like, I don't understand, you have the book, but now I get it and I am living for it. Do you ever judge a book by its cover? Yes, I do, and if any of you say no you don't, I'm like, I don't think that's true. Because yeah, everyone does. I'm pretty sure. Well, I do anyway. And I don't, you know, probably makes me a bad person. I try not to let it fully dictate. But yeah, if a book is really ugly, I'm less inclined to read it. I don't know, I just feel like the cover of a book says a lot about the insides of the book. So if I'm not really connecting with the outside of a book, I'm like, will I really connect with the inside? Of course, this isn't like set in stone and this can change, but that's just kind of like how I see it. A movie or a TV show you preferred to the book? I'm not sure, you know? I can't really think. I haven't really read or seen many adaptations. I'm trying to think. Okay, so it's very different. I liked Stardust the movie, but that's like, again, it's very different from the book. Like, it's so different that you can't even compare them. So I kind of like them both equally, because I kind of like them for what they were instead of comparing them. But yeah, I honestly can't think. Sorry, I can't help you out there. Can't think of any. And I know that like once I film this, I'll be like, Naomi, there are so many. But honestly, I can't. If you can like think of any like book, TV and movie adaptations that I should check out, please do leave a link below, because apparently I haven't seen any of them. And finally, series or standalone. I actually read a lot of standalone, and I quite enjoy standalone because I don't feel like overly committed, I guess. I don't know, I think if I'm reading them as they're coming out, I enjoy a series, but sometimes if I want to start a series and it's already got like 16 books in it, I'm like a bit anxious to start, because I'm like, that's a huge commitment I'm setting myself up for. Whereas standalones are just standalones and I can read them and that's it. But yeah, so I think if I'm starting the series with the first or second book, then I prefer the series. But if like there's like 60 million, I would just go for a standalone. And I think there's something special in a standalone sometimes, because the whole world has been pushed into this book, and sometimes it's done really well and sometimes there isn't. But yeah, maybe, oh, I don't know, because now I'm like, there are so many books I wish were series. So maybe series. I don't know. This is so difficult. Both. I'm just gonna say both. That's it for this tag. I'm pretty sure everyone's done it, so I'm not really gonna tag anyone, but I'm tagging everyone who's watching this who wants to do it. So if you do end up watching this video and deciding to do this tag, please do let me know, and leave a link down below because I would like to see. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I mean, I can't always promise the content will be like stellar, but I promise I'll always try my best. Okay guys, that's it from me for today. I hope you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are, and I hope you're really enjoying your books. Okay, bye guys. And now my tea is very cold.